Modern Retro Gal. My name's JL, and today I am so excited to share with you another makeup review. This is the Lorac Mega Pro 4 palette. Holy smokes. This is the first Pro palette that I have purchased. I love the baby pink. It's so cute. I never really grabbed for one of these before, but when I saw it reviewed, at first I was like, I don't know, maybe I want it, maybe I don't. And last year was definitely the year of the really warm, like red and orange tone neutral palettes, and then peach everything. And so the more I looked at this, sorry, it's a little dirty, the more I realized that this was a really unique palette to come out last year. So here is the palette. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a 32 shade palette. I think it normally retails for $53. I didn't pay $53 for it. It was on sale at Ulta for $35. So definitely check. I'll link below if I can find it on sale, but definitely keep an eye out at like Ulta and Sephora, because this palette has been going on sale quite a bit. So keep your eye out for that. So the first two rows are all matte shadows, and you kind of have these like really like pale kind of pastel shadows over here, and then you have like your deeper tones, and you've got like a red base brown and just a nice neutral chocolate brown. You know, you've got like a berry, like a more purpley brown and a more plummy brown. And then the bottom two rows are varying degrees of shimmers. Some of them are just like a satin shimmer. Some of them are more like a metallic, fine glittery shimmer, not like heavy glitter. There's no heavy glitter in any of these. And you've got like this amazing green and this like unicorn shade. Just really pretty shades. And there is so much that you can do with this palette. This can be just strictly a basic neutral palette if you wanted it to, or you've got these amazing pops of color down here, like Peacock and Lagoon. I can't wait to figure out looks for those. And then you've got like these bluer matte shades. You have a nice denim blue shade up here, and then the shadow is kind of I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera, but it's kind of like a really deep gray with a little bit of a blue undertone. So the thing that I really love though is that these pastel shades over here really show up like these shades on your lid. You don't have to put like a lot of like primer on for them to grab these colors. They've done a really good job with the pigmentation of this palette. So I definitely think that it is worth checking out. I have a quick, I don't know how quick it's really going to be. We'll find out in editing. But I have this eye look that I am doing for you after the review. So I definitely think that it's something worth checking out. Like this shade Fairy Tale is so pretty. It's kind of like it's like if Cinderella's dress was metallic, like it would be that shade. And then I'm wearing Locust in this look today. It's really pretty, kind of more like metallic plummy shade. Fairy Tale or Unicorn is gorgeous. It's this really pretty like frosty, you know, like not violet. What's the word I'm looking for? It's like a pale purple. And then we've got like moss I've used a couple of times on my lid, and it's so pretty. So we've got like Peacock. Ugh, do you see that? I'm gonna have eyeshadow everywhere. That Peacock shade is gorgeous. And then Lagoon is so pretty. Ooh, Lagoon isn't swatching quite as nicely as the others, but that's also a really pretty shade. And the mattes are amazing. There is some, I didn't bring anything to wipe my hands on again for swatching. Oh Lord. Anyways, there is a little bit of kickback with these because they are so buttery soft. So do kind of watch out for that. You want to make sure you don't have to like dig into them very hard to get product on your brush. I just tap my brush onto each pan in the palette and then blend and build up as I need to. Packing a lot of product on your brush will definitely have more fallout that way, but I've been able to wipe it away and it hasn't like smeared and stuck into my makeup. So you can always do, like with the deeper shades, your foundation or your eye makeup first and then your foundation, and that'll probably alleviate any issues with fallout, but it's nothing that's like crazy fallout. So that's about it. Again, I would keep an eye out for this palette on sale. I do think that it's worth grabbing if you can still find it, or if you can find it on sale. And that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed the little mini eye tutorial that I have coming up next. And yeah, that's it. Bye. Okay, so let's get started with the little mini eye tutorial. We're going to go in with the palette, and I'm going to do kind of like a, I would call it a kind of like romantic, like plummy kind of thing. So I'm going to start by just going over the whole lid with one of the lighter colors. I think I'm going to kind of go in between Pink Peony and Cool Taupe, like this. I'm just going to run that all over my eyelids. Pull my mirror closer so I can see. Come on, tilt. There you go. Okay. So we're just going to run this all over. And again, I like to put down these lighter shades to just really help make sure that everything is set on the eye and that all of our other shades can just really nicely blend in. Okay, so now I'm going to take a nice fluffy brush and I'm going to go into this warm brown. Oh, no, I'm going to start with Flamingo first. It's this really pretty like mauve-y pink color, and that is going to be our first transition color. So this can be like really blown out, kind of taken high up on the brow bone, not all the way to the eyebrow, but pretty high up. You can kind of take it down, you know, a little bit lower. This is just like kind of our first transition color, so we're just gonna have like a little hint of this pink in the background with the finished color, or finished eye look. If I can talk and put color in. If I can talk and do my makeup at the same time. That's what I'm trying to say. Apparently I can't. Not today. I'm tired and kind of grumpy today. I didn't get very good sleep last night. Both my husband and my son have like allergy issues, and we're just up like coughing and snoring all night, and I could hear them both. I tried to find somewhere to sleep that they wouldn't bug me, but that didn't really work. And then it took like an hour to get home from my kids' school today. So next we're going to go into Mocha, and we're just going to deepen up that crease. That's what I'm trying to say. It took an hour. It normally takes me 15 minutes to get home from after dropping them off at their school. Sometimes a little bit longer. They're doing some construction at their school. They actually are repairing the main road that goes into their school, because last winter it sunk with all the rain. And so for whatever reason today, it was just, traffic was just so backed up, and it wasn't even from the traffic from fixing that road. It was the traffic out on the main road. It was just so backed up. I don't know why. And it was just really annoying that it took me an hour to get home today. So I'm still kind of recovering. So I'm just kind of going in and perfecting what I'm doing here, to kind of get the crease how I want it. Okay. Put this down over here. I need to kind of look more straight on. fun with hooded eyes, trying to get the crease perfected, kind of just right. Okay, so once you get the mocha and the flamingo blended out together the way you want it, next we are going to go in with this color right here called Mahogany. It's kind of a, sorry, I gotta get readjusted in my chair. It's kind of like a plummy brown shade, so I'm gonna take a nice, here's my crease brush, and I'm just gonna go into the shade, and this we are going to stay. We're gonna take this on the outer corner of the eye, and then we're gonna work it up into the crease. And I'm just gonna kind of drag it all the way in really thinly to the inner corner, but I kind of want that plummy tone to go all the way across, but I'm packing it on the darkest on the outer probably like third of my eye, and then just kind of taking what's left and blending it in like so, and not too high up into the crease, just enough to see that depth of color. Okay, and so next with my finger, I'm going to go into the shade down here called Lotus. It's a very like shimmery, plummy, like almost like a plummy gray kind of a color. And I'm just going to tap that onto all that negative space on my lid and fill that in. And I promise, sorry I'm using my middle finger. I'm not trying to flip you off or anything. I found with shades like these, like this one though, that's got more of like a glittery, fine like glittery shimmer, that they go on more pigmented when you use your finger. And then I'm just going to go back a little bit into that mahogany color and just kind of blend that back in a little bit and just make sure that that looks nice and blended. Let me just take a look at my eyes. I think they look pretty even. Yep. Okay, so next we're going to go, I'm going to go in and tightline. I'm just using a dark brown liner, and I'm just going to tightline the top line. Once you've got that nicely worked into your upper lashes, I'm going to take it just about maybe halfway, maybe not quite halfway on the lower lash line, kind of half tight line and half like worked into the upper lash line. So like that. And then I'm just going to take a smudgy, kind of a smudgy brush. Where did it go? Here it is. And I'm just going to tap into Mahogany and Cedar, these two shades. And then I'm just going to run that along, right along my lashes. I'm trying to keep this as close as I can to my lash line. Just for some added color down there and some definition. Oops, I hope I wasn't out of frame there. Like that. Okay, and then I'm going to take the color Foam. It's this really pretty shimmery, like super light pink, almost can barely tell it's pink, but there's just enough pink in there for it to be pink. And that's going to be the highlight for our inner corner of our eye and under the brow bone. And so last, we're just going to top it off with a whole bunch of mascara on our top lashes and a nice coat on the lower lashes. Okay, and we are back. That is with lots of mascara. Here is the final look with the eyes. So I hope you enjoyed this little mini tutorial. Let me know if you would like to see any other looks with this palette. I would love to do some more looks with it. And thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye. Thanks again for watching, and be sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the fun. You can also follow me on all the social medias as Modern Retro Gal. If you have any suggestions for videos, please feel free to leave those in the comment below. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all again soon.